Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Hope we're doing good, because if you say we're not doing good, I'm going to be really upset. But anyway, what we've got here is a game on Whirlwind between SKMC and DuckDeok, because that's the best name I've ever seen. So, as my computer loads this game in all of its magnificence. Oh, we're almost there! You guys! We did it, alright. In the bottom left corner, spawning as the blue Protoss, it's MC. Doo-doo-doo-doo. MC Liska. There he is. Let's get the nameplates up in there so that we can transition over to the bottom right corner to look at the person playing the red Protoss pieces. He is DuckDeok. Alright, let's get the production tab open so we can see that they're doing the exact same thing because it's early game PvP. Get the pylons going down. Let's go between the pylons. Look at them, they're beautiful. So, yep, no deviations thus far. Nobody has cheated, added 200 minerals, and put gates down yet. This is a good thing, because this is from WCS, and they would have been, like, banned. Woo! 10 gate. 10 gate for MC. The likes of which I have not known. Let's see. Looks like 12 gate's gonna be... Oh, it's a 13 gate, but barely. So, there's the first gateway for DuckDeok. Only about 20 seconds behind MC's. And just depending on like what they're actually going for, it'll be hard to tell really key differences right away. So, yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the beginning of this game with you. A little bit of backstory for me, since this is gonna be my first upload to YouTube on my new channel. I'm definitely not what you would call a pro by any means. I've played StarCraft since the day it came out, and I played the original beta. So, I mean, I have played for a very long time, but I was in high school and now I'm in college, and I don't play by any means near as much as these guys. And the highest I've ever been 1v1 is platinum 1v1s and then diamond 2s. So, if you ever hear me criticize one of these players, it's not because I think I'm better, it's because I see something that they did that literally just makes no sense to me. So down here we actually have a probe by DuckDeok harassing this mineral patch. And it's been there for a while. Like, I've seen it in the minimap while I was sitting over here explaining like a little bit about me. It's been sitting there for a good while. Like, if you look at, that's weird. And he takes the minerals, and he's just going to get out of there. Alright, I mean, I guess that's not like an actual big deal, but that's annoying. So here comes a Zealot. First Zealot out for MC, and then the first Zealot is also out for DuckDeok. He just started his warp gate. I guess since he has a chrono boosted, I'd say about like 15 seconds ago. And as you can see, MC's is almost 40 seconds ahead. But since he isn't chrono boosting his, and DuckDeok was, he's catching up a little bit. So now he's within 25 seconds, and he's still chrono boosted. So he might dang well catch it. You can see Mothership Core coming out for MC. I think one is already out for DuckDeok. Yes. First Stalkers are out on the map for each player. He's going to move out, looks like, into his mineral patch to check for any pylons, in his natural, that is. Mothership Core is going to stay at the top of the ramp. Let's see, we got a scouting probe. It's the same probe that stole the minerals earlier, it looks like, was just out on the map. Yeah, there's not too much going on. Extra gates coming down for DuckDeok. I guess that's a key point. He's going into 3 gate, maybe a 4th if he really wants. It looks like he's saving up. Probably for a warp in, but we'll see. The Nexus coming down for MC, so that is where his money went. surprisingly, he's getting a sentry out this close to warp gates being done. I guess I could see that. It was more than halfway, and I guess that's kind of my general rule, that if like you can build a unit and it'll be more than halfway done by the time warp gate is done, it's worth it. And I will trust any move that MC makes, as I am a Protoss player. So I've enjoyed watching him for the last 3 years, and I used to actually watch him play in old Kespa leagues. What a guy. What a guy. Like, anybody who can put on a Murloc suit in front of a crowd at MLG like that is what I'd call a man. He has brass testicles, okay? he did it to go in the face of Mr. Personality in StarCraft, which is Hydra, of course, but I'm never going to forget that. I have so many good memories of StarCraft. It's kind of cool. It's like I've tried making a channel before, and it just didn't go well because I didn't know what I was doing, and I just, like, I want feedback. So I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm doing now either, but that's why I'm doing this video, and that's why I'm doing a series that is like was very public. It was a WCS series, so people knew about this. That's why I'm doing this as like my first cast for this channel. So yeah, I just remember. I guess one of my biggest influences, not even just like in gaming, but in the way I actually just act and talk and stuff, is Day 9 for sure. And some people might be like, oh, that's like a weird guy to pick, but the dude, like, he followed his dream. He went at, like, he got the education to back it up. What else could you want? You know what I mean? Like, he had a dream and he had a vision and he went after it. And, like, look at what he's doing now. Like, it's any guy's dream. Like, he was a pro gamer and he was really good at it. Like, became a commentator in the biggest stages in the world. If I could be that, I would do that in a heartbeat. I know it's a lot of work, but like the things that are worth it are worth working for. Like, you have to work hard to get to where you want to go, and if you don't have to work hard to get there, it's not actually something worth it. At least that's my view. As we can see in the game, though, sorry I'm not commentating, I'm trying to make sure it's like I'm looking right at where all the action is. As we can see by the game, the Nexus is dead. MC's Nexus is down. He is supply blocked at the 9-minute mark. But he's got Immortals, and he needs to be careful with those, because there is now a sentry on DuckDeok's side. He did not have one of those in the initial engagement, but DuckDeok was able to snipe the one Immortal he had, that MC had in that. But the thing that's going on here is, DuckDeok has MC contained. He has a higher supply count. He's got a Nexus coming down. If we go to the Units tab, he's got, let's see, he almost has the same amount as Zealots. He does have more workers. He has significantly more Stalkers, which could be a big deal in this battle. That comes down to force fields. And since he has the low ground, if he stays passive and waits for MC to come out, that could turn the whole high ground, low ground thing into his favor. And he has an observer directly in MC's base, which will be spotted in T-minus 2 seconds. We'll see if he actually deals with that. Yes, he will. Oh, we got the Warp Prism. Is that the double? Oh, the double Immortal drop. This could turn things around. Alright. MC's Micro with a double Immortal drop is probably the sexiest thing ever. His and Hux. I love. I think who really made this big? Squirtle? Squirtle or Parting? It's like super famous for their double Immortal Warp Prism Micro. Oh, get it? Nice. Like, look at that. Are you serious? Like, that is so beautiful. Oh, please get out of there. That was so beautiful. Alright, but we got a pylon up here. We got a pylon here. We got the Observer on the escape. We got the DuckDeok's Warp Prism coming in. Let's see. He does not have anything from the Twilight Council yet. He's throwing down a Templar Archives. Okay, so he's going to go into Templar or Archons. obviously, because that's what that allows. The expansion coming back down for MC. His Twilight Council is right here, I believe. Yes. He needs to turn that gate into a warp gate as soon as possible. Hoping he notices that sooner rather than later, because that's a big deal in terms of production. As you start getting cycles going, oh, the mouse is going crazy. Okay, so we got a 2 Zealot Warp Prism going up to the top. Curious to see what that's for. Oh, please. Oh, please, the Dark Shrine. I can only imagine whoever was casting this at WCS screaming right now. Arctos is, oh, like, oh, that is painful. So he's gonna rim the edge of the map. Scouting probe's gonna come on in. Warp Prism in the back. Okay, he has an observer already, so this is gonna be interesting to see how this unfolds. His base is up and running officially now. He's got the 2 gases up. He's gonna send workers into there and still be 2/3 saturated. Let's see here. What do we have? Does anybody have upgrades yet? Just warp gates. It looks like MC had his forge coming down. That is correct. 4 pylons coming down for DuckDeok. Only says to me he's about to get aggressive. Clearly supply blocked, but you could put down 1 or 2. He's putting down 4. This man is about to go balls to the wall. Alright. MC's expansion is getting up and running as well. Hallucinated Phoenixes moving across the map to do scouting at the same time for both players. Look at that. They met literally like in the middle. Yeah, okay, so he's got an Archon. I guess he was going for the beef. He's going for something like something that the UI not the UI, wow. That if MC does not micro properly, the computer would go after by default. And I'm guessing he noticed that MC had a lot of zealots before. I don't know. His army's bigger. Like, DuckDeok's army is literally just bigger. Like, his supply is higher. His army is like. His army just seems bigger. He's got more gates coming down. He's got an Immortal coming out. Let's see. Attack 1. Ground Attack 1 coming out for MC. Smart play. He has a Temple Archives too. I didn't see that come up, but I guess that's just when he finished his Twilight Council. He just threw that down. He's putting a cannon in his main? Is that his main? There's a cannon going down somewhere. There it is. Okay, so it is in the main. Okay, so yeah, there's the DTs. Is it the Warp Prism? Yep, the Warp Prism looks like it dropped in some DTs. The one at the natural was handled. The one in the main is going to kill... Looks like total of 3. Let's go to Units Lost tab. We haven't actually looked at that yet. Holy cow. Only 150 mineral difference. Same amount of units lost. Going to say that that was an Immortal. So a Stalker's death is the difference. I believe, about, roughly. Let's see here. Or a Sentry. It's 150 total. We got a DT coming in the front door. Cannon is almost done. So I don't think this guy's going to do that much damage. If anything, he should get in there and kill as many as possible, but the Observer comes down with the whole army. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got a DT drop in the main. Didn't choose to warp in, chose to warp in outside, and then bring him in by Warp Prism. We got the 3 Zealot hit squad pushing the 2 Zealot hit squad off of the watchtower at the center of Whirlwind. Let's take a look back here. The DT is moving now. We got a Zealot up here moving in, but let's focus on this, I guess. Can he see that? Is that visible? Yes, it is visible, and he's gonna take him out with the surround. Very well played. Let's go to everyone cam again. Whoa! I don't get that. It was like an inch difference. It was like a pixel was the difference between him being cloaked and him not being cloaked. Okay, look at this on the map now. Good thing I look at it every now and again. DuckDeok is moving out. Oh, he's right at the doorstep. Oh, he lets these units go off by themselves. Oh, man, I don't want MC to overcommit. I'm not like rooting for him, but you know what I mean. Like you just feel that in your stomach. You're like, well, this guy, if he gets baited by the little group, he'll overcommit. And he just lost a few zealots that maybe he didn't need to lose. And he has these 3 zealots at the watchtower. He only needs that probe there. He should bring those down for this battle, which is looking like it's about to commence. This Archon getting hits on this back zealot's going to take it out. The Guardian Shield thrown up a little prematurely as an engagement. A full engagement did not happen. 5 Immortals in the army for DuckDeok versus the 4 for MC. But then again, MC, I think MC has the upgrade advantage. He will have it for about 60 seconds, and then he'll get it back shortly after that. The time, was it Time Warp? Please tell me it's called Time Warp. It's called Time Warp. I did it. I remembered. I haven't played in like a few weeks, but I wanted to do some replays. Okay, the Time Warp goes down, slows down MC's progress. I'm interested to see how this engagement goes, because the upgrades right now, MC has the slight advantage with the attack 1, and then okay, DuckDeok is going for shields before armor. I kind of like that decision. He has a very Archon and Immortal-based army, and that to me makes sense in this situation, seeing how MC's army focuses a lot on those units as well. Oh, but it looks like we're going to have an engagement. The feedback on the Mothership Core stops any time warps from happening, any recalls as well. Time warp onto DuckDeok's army. We see the Zealots getting into this engagement. This is really close. Let's go to the control. Let's see. Here we go. Let's get a full view of this battle. Units going down on both sides. It looks very even. It's really hard to tell. Warp Prism being deployed here to warp in Zealots right on the front line. This Archon's about to go down. It looks like MC is going to be able to push DuckDeok back into his base. It looks to me like that was an absolutely dead even battle. The units lost tab is definitely agreeing with me on that. And it looks like MC's pulling ahead. As DuckDeok retreats, he's picking off these units. He needs to get this Archon right here. One hit will take it down. So many Archons with 1 hit left. Oh, they all drop at the same time. DuckDeok's supply dropping far more than MC's has during this battle. See another Immortal going down. The shields on these Immortals are already lower, so this is going to make it that much easier. The Time Warp going down, so he's going to snipe the one in the back. What a battle. Look at that. MC coming out the over 1900 resource ahead. Well done by MC with that Warp Prism dropping in those Zealots, or warping them in rather, right in the middle of the battle. We see these 3 Zealots that wish they could have participated, running back with their heads down and their probe lapdog next to them. We still have this Zealot chilling up here like an absolute villain. Oh, he's moving. He's been noticed. Dark Shrine still over there. Probes being transferred to MC's 3rd, which is perfectly saturated nearly. DuckDeok has clearly had his up for quite a long time. He's got almost 250 minerals out of each patch over here. More than that now, as you can see. And he's moving out his army again. He's up to 6 Immortals. Let's take a quick look at the units tab to see where we're at. We're 6 versus 5 Immortals, same amount of Archons, 4 more Zealots for DuckDeok, equal on Stalkers, and MC has 2 Sentries. It's now 7 Immortals for DuckDeok. So this is going to be an even battle again. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to come down. It's really going to come down to a lot of micro. He's throwing a DT in there. That is very smart. Just the added DPS in this battle could be huge. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a slight flank. He's going to come up to the top here. It was scouted by this Zealot, and as his army moves up the ramp, DuckDeok is going to come back in, and we're going to remove the UI once again. So he's splitting. He's sending some Zealots up into the base. Okay, so the Immortal's going to come out for MC in the base. DuckDeok's army is going to just post up. He's going to post up on the outside. He's going to post up on the outside. He's going to go for the three-pointer, but just not yet. Just not yet. Oh, there. That is why. That would be a reason for patience. 2 DTs and 4 Zealots coming into the 3rd expansion. And DuckDeok is retreating, and I'm curious. And there's probably something on the map that might be able to answer my curiosity. No. No, there's none of that. But what there are is 2 zealots in the main base. This DT looks like he's gonna go down, and down he goes. Okay, so what we got here in the upgrade department, it looks like MC's gonna get his 3rd attack upgrade out before DuckDeok gets his 2nd out. But the fun fact of this is that DuckDeok already has a shields upgrade, and he has a 4th base up and running in actually, what, 10 seconds? Yeah, in 10 seconds. Which is a big deal. That's a big deal. Especially coming into this portion of the game. Immediate tech switches are so much easier for DuckDeok if he wants to go after that kind of thing. He can switch into Stargates. They're not Starports. We're watching a PvP. He can switch to Stargates. He can switch into Colossus. He can switch into these big, bulky resource units whenever he wanted to. Oh, is MC finally going to take out this Dark Shrine? I do believe so, but will DuckDeok take advantage of the misplacement of MC's army, which is now higher supply, I might add, which I actually just noticed by looking up there. We got 5 zealots warped in up here. I do believe Charge did just... Oh, look at this. Charge did just finish. Okay, so Charge is finished. 3rd attack upgrade is about to be done. Oh, these stalkers, don't walk up there. Here we go. Gonna get taken out. There's no way they're gonna escape. I don't think he researched Blink. He did not. So, yeah, these zealots are gonna most likely charge up there. And oh, they went into a corner! Oh no, that was not good. Alright, so here comes... Are you ready for some zealot on zealot action? Because I am. And so are these players. Okay, that probe is just going to chill there and pretend he saw nothing. And this DT is going to sulk in the middle of the map, up in the top. Oh, here we go. MC is moving down towards DuckDeok's base. In the back of the main, we have 5 zealots wishing that they had finished the warp procedure. Now they're just somewhere. Zealot on zealot action is occurring in the 4th base of DuckDeok, and look at the attack upgrade going to work. Would you look at that? That was an absolute manhandling. So he's got 5 zealots up there about to do some action, but down here the main armies are about to engage. Zealots wasted, this immortal about to be pummeled into the ground, and down it goes. But he's going to move up here. He's got to be careful. He's got to throw down a time warp in the back. He could even force field off if he wished. The Archons are not all in the front. Oh, the perfect time warp. Look at that. The whole army affected by it. As he moves up here and he takes down the natural expansion, and he's going to recall back home to his natural. Slick MC, slick as ever. And up here we still have zealots doing damage. This zealot might have a ton. 8 kills on this one zealot, and finally down goes the mentor zealot, only to be replaced by 6 more. And it looks like that will definitely be enough to take this down. We'll have to wait and see. If he's on attack command, he will kill this one zealot. And he's going to send these smartly. Oh, okay, yeah, the MC zealots are not going to have a good time. If you're having a bad time, you're not going to have a good time. And that is exactly what's going on with these zealots up in the top here. Psystorm coming out for MC. I've been waiting for one of these players to get that upgrade. In terms of DPS, it can really add that big damage boost that you need, and it's pretty good against Immortals. If you think about it, Immortals can only take 10 damage per shot maximum on their shields. So you throw it on Psystorm, and it's 40 damage, yeah, that they're going to take. Unless Psystorm doesn't matter for the shields. I'm actually going to find out. I've never actually asked that before. Let's find out together. Let's see if a Psystorm goes down on these Immortals. Let's see how much damage it does. interested. But this battle's going to units tab real quick. We got 10 Archons, both have 9 Immortals, similar amount of Zealots. The 4 Templar is the difference for MC, and the battle is going underway. And what we're seeing here is a much better concave for DuckDeok, but a much higher supply for MC. And the Psystorm goes down on the left side of the army. We're seeing Immortals fall. We're seeing Zealots fall. Zealots coming on the right side, fighting Immortals. Immortals are not going to win that battle, but so many units stuck in the back here for MC. He's got Archons behind Immortals. It's terrible. Gotta get in there. You gotta move out of the way. I think he thinks he's just gonna win, so he's not microing, but he has so many beefy, strong units in the back that can't do anything and haven't been able to. And it looks like he's just noticing now. He has some of his units clicked on and looks like he's about to move. It looks like MC is gonna take this battle, ladies and gentlemen. He's warping in behind. He has been the whole time, and he still has... I can't see because I don't have the UI up. We're going to bring the UI back. He has 7 Immortals still. This game is MC's. The supply difference, he almost has him doubled up now, and his army is far superior. And we're going to see a GG here any second. As he chases these last 2 Immortals into his base. And there's the GG. SKMC with the victory over DuckDeok here on Whirlwind. This game, again, was from the series that these two had in the WCS recently, in, I believe, late August. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This is going to be the first video going up on my channel, so leave feedback in the comment section. Tell me about settings. Tell me, was voice too loud? Was sound too loud? What would you like to have adjusted? Because I want to make sure that you guys will enjoy coming back to see more videos. And yeah, just if you feel like you need to say something, please do. Thank you very much. I will hopefully hear from and see you in the future. Thank you very much.